Dino, Jack and Ash.
Yeah, if you're the sort of person that goes out and gets on the drink and gets punchy, you might be a dickhead.
Maybe just stay home.
I'm just saying you might be.
Yeah.
You check yourself because there's a good chance you're a full-blown dickhead.
Yeah.
It's just such bogan behaviour.
It's disgusting. It makes me sick, the vision, seeing the person on the ground. It's just awful.
If there's a chance you get punchy on the drink or on the drugs, you might be a dickhead. And you might not should leave the house.
Agreed.
You
Also,
might not should leave the house.
Yeah.
You look like an absolute peanut. Stay home.
This city will be empty of both of those two things after yesterday. Drugs and alcohol will not be anywhere to be found after the shenanigans I saw yesterday.
Where were you?
Just at home on my Instagram story. And then, actually, you know what? After the song, we might bring him in, our producer Brodie, who went to the fight yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And then went into the evening last night. He is struggling. And it's nice for once for it to not be me.
Wow, is Brodie under the weather?
Brodie is broken.
I would love to get, his take on the events yesterday.
Yeah. And he saw Brownie carry the flag.
Yes.
And he was there.
All right, we'll get Rhodes in. It's the early show on Nova 100, and it smells like Carl Stefanovic just walked in the studio. Get me a drink. Brodie, one of our beautiful boys here. You went on a... What? First of all, let's unpack him. He looks like he's rolled out of a ditch.
Wait, do you have conjunctivitis? Your eyes are
There's
very
every
red.
There's every chance.
Did you go to the fight?
Don't
Or
touch,
herpes of the eye.
don't touch them. That's
So I got a text at 8:20 a.m. yesterday morning saying I could be effed tomorrow. I've scored a last-minute ticket to the boxing. I'm on my way to the pub. This is 20 past 8 yesterday morning.
8 in the morning?
Yep.
Okay, yes.
And what time did you finish up, Brodie?
I was home by midnight.
Okay.
But still 8:30 a.m.
Give us a
till
quick
midnight.
summary of the day.
So we went to the pub. We found out we had tickets very late, and they were good tickets too. So we
How
thought-
good?
Right above where they walk out in the race, the front row.
Shit.
Wow.
And so we decided, all right, we'll get to the pub at about 8:45, 9 o'clock for a couple of quiet refreshments early.
Yeah.
And then the first fight was about 11:30. So we just tried to jam pack as much fun in those first couple of hours. A few slaps on the pokies.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. Into the venue for the Cambosis fight.
Hey, back to the pokey slapping. Any luck?
No.
Yep.
No.
It's Brodie. Is it Brodie has luck at the pokies?
Yep.
And then we went from, obviously, the pokies to the Cambosis fight. More refreshments.
Did you see John?
Yes.
Because I saw him on telly and it looked like he was just a faceless muscle.
Yeah, he was
Yes.
too covered.
He just looked like a henchman. Like, I think he looked like one of the shit kickers of the team.
He was very serious, wasn't he?
He didn't
Yeah.
look like
He was.
Jonathan Brown,
No.
the Juggernaut.
No, he
No.
looked like he was a work experience kid.
Yeah.
He was very awkward in the ring afterwards with the hug. Like, he didn't want to over-embrace. He didn't want to make the show about him.
So the guy he was supporting won.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
So JB was in the ring after.
Yes, he was. But he was overshadowing the actual fight. Like, people were calling out for JB as
Naturally.
he was walking
I love
rather
that.
than Maloney. So it was a bit,
That's a huge flex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Maloney a bit annoyed about that, do you think?
nah.
Can I ask, did you have fun yesterday?
Yeah.
Because you seem very somber and sad.
Ash, that's called a
Ashley,
hangover, mate.
my
Now I'm
God. Do we need to draw a diagram, Ash, of what's happening here?
Just once get drunk in your life, Ash.
No, but I mean, surely even reliving it, you'd be a little more up and about.
No.
No,
talking
Ash.
No.
No.
Oh, all right.
Oh, babe.
Okay, so after the fight, then what happened?
We enjoyed some more refreshments at a place, Platform 28, which is next to Etihad, Marvel. And then went from there and to a lot more of a gallery type venue.
Was
like
John with you at this point, or
No,
you're still with your mates?
No, we're still with our friends. We
A
did.
gallery, what kind of artwork did they have there?
Oh,
Yeah, that's good. Good question.
Phoenix, cinnamon, candy,
I see.
and that's
It
where
was live art?
yeah, live art.
At a gallery.
Wow, like an immersive experience.
Yes. Generally reserved for men.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's how I've got the conjunctivitis.
Hey, you know when these big dickheads go out and get into fights? All sporting events, it seems to be at the moment. We're really covering ourselves in glory. I wish the cool dudes that are fighting right on that moment where they're, oh, no, he said some shit, I want to smash him. In that moment, right? I wish they could just have a little snapshot of a second of themselves walking to court.
Yeah, yes.
Just get that feeling of, that 2 seconds of, smash him. That wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
It wasn't worth it.
No.
No.
It wasn't worth it, man.
In addition to that, a little Seb Costello from A Current Affair on their shoulder.
Chasing them.
Chasing them on
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
side.
With the
being
mic.
like,
Yeah, yeah.
how did you go in court, Mark?
Yeah, and Mark doesn't even remember what he did because he's a knob and he was smashed.
Yeah.
Oh no, you said some shit. No.
Yeah.
And they're just the laughing stock of the city now.
No, I just wish they could just have a out of body experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in a suit,
I agree.
an ill-fitting suit
With the tie skew.
Yeah.
Something tells me, though, that some of them, it wouldn't stop them.
No.
Which is upsetting.
No.
Louise, you want to talk about preventative techniques to get out of a hangover?
I do. Ash was saying Brodie sounded a bit sorry for himself this morning.
Yeah.
Have you? I promise I'm not affiliated with this company in any way. Have you guys tried bay juice?
Bay juice.
I've seen them at events. It's like a pear juice.
It's in a pouch, Louise.
Yes.
Yeah, it is in a pouch. It's Korean pear juice.
Yes.
And it apparently acts on one of the toxins that's responsible for hangovers. And, like, it's bay because you take it before anything else.
Okay.
And so you take your bay juice and then you drink, and then when you get home you have something, some coconut water or, and a couple of Nurofen or something. I swear, I've tried, like my husband and I have tested this out. I tested it on my workmate at the Christmas party last year. It works. It actually helps.
All right, Jack, you're going to test this weekend coming.
Yeah, I shall.
I've
I
tried
shall.
it.
Oh, Ashley.
Oh, Ash, with you 2 Prosecco's, mate.
Oh, shots fired.
Yeah, didn't work.
No, because...
Oh, really?
Not for me. I get severe hangovers, though. This is why I don't
How are you
drink
the
very much.
healthiest yet sickest person of us all?
I don't know.
But
It's rubbish.
this is the thing, Ash. I wouldn't drink because I hated the hangover so much.
That's
I
the
was
best
so
way, isn't it?
scared of hangovers. But if you do try, what about before and after? So you do the after when you get home as well.
Okay,
You
I'll-
have like a heap of coconut water and a couple of Nurofen.
Okay, I'll give that a go.
Ash, I love you, but Ash is not being the guinea pig for this product. I will give it a go on the weekend,
But
Louise.
of all of us,
Okay.
I would say my hangovers would be the most severe.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good point. So maybe you both do it, and I want both of your findings.
Okay.
I'll let you know on the back of my holiday.
And Louise, how long ago did you start this company?
What percentage of
Yeah,
shares do you
that
have,
much.
Louise?
Yeah, I know. I need to call the owner today. Be like,
Louise,
come on, pay up.
we'll do this experiment and then get back to you next week.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And if they're successful,
Awesome.
Louise, I'll try and get them on the show to give away to people because that's a great tip.
It honestly, like my husband is the biggest skeptic. We just went away recently and had it most nights, and then we ran out of it. And the night that we didn't have it,
Sexy.
we slept really poorly. We woke up, we had headaches the whole next day, and that hadn't happened up until that time.
Interesting. I'm a skeptic. I think it's all bullshit.
We'll give it a go.
We'll give it. Sarah has a new cat, everyone. Congratulations, Sarah.
What kind of cat, Sarah?
Yay! A rag doll.
Cute.
And you need a name?
He does need a name. We can't agree or decide on one.
What about Flopsy? Because ragdolls are really...
Oh, God.
Sounds like
Ragdolls? Flopsy, because ragdolls are really floppy, aren't they?
Maybe when they're older. At the moment, he's very active, very stealth.
that word came way too quickly to
I
you.
thought that's why they were called ragdolls, because they're
They're what?
floppy.
Flopsy was the word with an S. What about...
You know Flopsy, Mopsy and Cottontail.
We
They're
get
the
it.
Peter
No,
Rabbit characters.
No. Hey, Sarah, what are you and your partner are tossing up? What are the short lists?
He wants Monty, and Finn was the best I could come up with.
I got one for you, and I really like this one. Huxtable.
Shoot.
Huxtable.
Strong.
What was that?
Huxtable.
Huxtable.
Huxtable with an H.
Spell it for us, Dean.
H-U-X table. Huxtable.
I don't mind that.
Why Huxtable?
Huxtable. Say Huxtable.
Huxtable.
It's very regal.
Right? Huxtable. I won't stop saying it.
A name that I can't pronounce.
Ah, fuck. Crying. All right. Jack, you got something?
Yeah, I'm going to send Sarah...
No, a name.
Oh, I was going to say Queen off the back of the Jubilee weekend. Like Queen.
Oh, yeah, like Adam Lambert and Queen.
She hates it.
Yeah.
Adam Lambert. I just thought I'd mention this engagement that went wrong over the weekend at Disneyland. Are you guys across this?
No.
It's gone viral on TikTok. A man can be seen getting down on one knee and pulling out a ring, usual engagement bizzo. He's standing in front of the Sleeping Beauty castle. So it's here's a picture of it. It's quite a pretty picture. Like, if you're into that lame stuff,
Yeah.
I could think of nothing worse, but I appreciate,
Yeah.
people like that stuff. Anyway, in the footage, a staffer from Disneyland can be seen running between the couple as he's down on one knee, popping the question, grabbing the ring box and legging it. So this is a Disneyland employee.
They've stolen the ring.
Yeah, that's grabbed the box. He then ran down the stairs of the platform and, gestured for the couple to follow him.
Oh.
So they're like, well, okay, what's going on? The woman, she had her hands over her mouth being like, is this like a robbery? Maybe she thought it was a joke and a part of the setup.
Yeah, maybe.
But wacky engagements just aren't it. Anyway, as they walked down the steps, the guy was trying to say that he'd sought permission to pop the question at Disneyland. He'd got it all checked off. Anyway, the employee just says, yes, but over here, it's going to be even better.
What?
Said that to the guy.
Oh.
And then later on, the theme park has now gone and released. It's just the weirdest story. The theme park has now come out and released a statement. A Disney spokesperson said that they regret how this was handled. They've apologised to the couple involved and offered to make it right.
So he was saying, you've done it in the wrong spot. You're meant to pop the question over here.
Yeah. Thinking he was doing the right thing. But there was absolutely no need to do that. The guy was happy proposing where he was.
And he's ruined the moment.
Ruined the moment, gone viral, and now Disneyland are in PR damage control.
Wow.
What a dummy.
Yeah.
Moral of the story, don't get engaged.
No.
Just don't get engaged.
I just meant at Disney. I was going to say Disneyland.
I just meant in life.
Right.
Jack's speaking out against the
Union of people.
It's the early show with Dino, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
Good morning, all. Any news? What's
morning.
happening?
Good morning. Did you hear that the family of the guy who wrote the article that Top Gun is based on is suing Paramount?
What for?
No.
Well, they're saying the rights to his story has the amount of time that they could use his story has since lapsed. It lapsed in Jan 2020, and they're saying post-production well exceeded that time limit, so they're now suing Paramount.
There's a real thing at the moment for going after people for things that happened a while ago or things that I just feel like aren't relevant anymore. It's happened.
Yeah, but they're saying Paramount bought the rights to his story between a limited time frame, and then they went over that time frame.
But I wonder if it's because it was in production for so long. I wonder if there's a loophole there.
Yeah, that's
that they can get off.
Everyone wants a bit of cash.
Everyone wants a bit of
dollar.
cash, especially because it's doing so well at the box office. They're raking it in.
Yeah, I read they just had another record weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
It's Tom Cruise's biggest movie at this in his life.
Yeah.
Insane.
Wow! Who's out there? Who's out there listening? 13 24 10. Call us up. Avril Lavigne's first album's 20 years old.
Oh my God, 20 years.
Wow, eh?
Wild.
And did you hear what she's just re-recorded to celebrate that?
Skater Boy?
Kelly Clarkson's Breakaway, which I will play to you before 6.
Oh,
It's one of those ones where because she wrote that song,
I didn't know that.
I'm not sure whether she needed to give her version
Yeah.
upon hearing it, because I just don't know if you're going to top
Kelly.
Kelly.
Kelly does have a set of pipes on her.
Oh, doesn't she?
We'll get to some calls next, Melbourne. Good morning, Melbourne. Ashley's off to Pilates. How are you, Ash?
I'm good. How are you this morning?
I'm real tired, but I'll wake up, mate. I'll get there. Don't worry.
I got you. You got this.
Hey, are you an instructor or are you a participant?
I am a participant, a fairly new participant, so
Yep.
I'm trying to will myself this morning.
All right, do you need to kick up the ass?
I do need to kick up the ass,
All right.
please.
Do you want a soft one, a medium, or a hard kick?
Oh my God, I just spilled coffee.
Oh,
Let's
my
go
God.
medium this early in the morning.
Get your ass off that car seat. Get inside and sweat, sweat, sweat.
That's good. I need to know what kind of Pilates you're doing, though, Ashley.
Reformer.
Yeah, okay. Ash, get out of the car, get on that reformer bed and crank away. Put the dials up and get going. Jack, participate.
Ashley, don't even worry about your Pilates because I've just spilled coffee on my new jeans and
Christ.
nothing is more important.
No one.
In
no
such
one.
an unfortunate spot as
It's in the
well.
worst spot. Sorry, Ashley, you're going to be great at Pilates and I really wish you all the best.
Thanks.
No.
I think the last one really got me going.
Yeah, I think so.
You don't have coffee on your crotch, so you're winning already, Ashley.
What a great Tuesday it is.
Hey, Ashley, one of my mates, Christina, she's been trying to drag me to a Pilates class with her on a Thursday night. And she does Reformer Pilates, but I'm nervous that Reformer, for like a novice, isn't... Because Reformer's hard, isn't it? Like, is that the one that you introduce yourself to or no?
Well, it's actually, this is my 4th class and I'm loving it. They don't push you unless you want to do what you want to do, but it's whatever level you're at.
Is it seem
So
to
I
be
highly recommend
harder?
going on Thursday. Is it harder? Well, I don't know because this is the first one I've ever done. So I've obviously gone potentially the wrong way about it, but I highly recommend.
I think the bed adds an extra degree of difficulty. It does look like a torture chamber setup, but it is a lot of fun.
Prize?
It is, yeah, and you can change your springs to match your level. So
Brilliant. All right, I'll give it a go. Hey, Ashley, we're going to send you a $100 Woolies voucher and $150 worth of Mingle seasoning. Transform your dinner from bland to grand with Mingle's healthy spice blends and sauces.
thanks so much, guys. I do use Mingles a lot.
What? Really?
Oh,
Yeah, they've got this amazing bagel seasoning. It's life-changing.
And they've got a good steak seasoning too, Ash.
Ashley,
Oh, yeah.
do you realise
and the
how
curry
much...
one's good as well.
Do you realise how much seasoning you've just won?
It's got to last a while. I might have to hand out some seasonings to the Pilates class, I think.
No,
Cute.
keep it for yourself.
Leanne in Scoresby, what the hell are you doing?
Good morning. Just driving to work, half asleep.
Yep.
That's always good.
yeah.
Now, you work
Not
at
dangerous.
a scrap metal yard. What's the coolest thing you found?
Actually, just yesterday, we got this really awesome old school brass boat. I reckon it weighs about 20 kilos. It's heavy as, and it just looks like some old Chinese replica of some amazing boat that they had. It's really cool.
Sick.
How big are we talking, Leanne?
Probably around about half a metre, and like long, and then half a metre high as well.
Wow.
How good's a vessel? Chuck that on the mantelpiece.
It does look like it'd go really well on a mantelpiece.
Yeah.
I don't have a mantelpiece.
Do you get a lot of thefts where you are, Leanne? I feel like people are always stealing copper and stuff from railway
Who do you
lines.
hang
and
out
stuff.
with?
No, but it's always in police releases and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like copper theft is a real thing.
There is some copper theft happening, Leanne.
Yeah, look, copper is going for a lot of money at the moment, so it is a very high theft item. We've got lots of security at my work, though, so people don't usually get in, but it's definitely something people go for.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wow.
can you find me a weird little knick-knack one day?
Sure, come down. There's plenty of things.
Thank you. Save me something weird.
Leanne, would you like some herbs and spices from Woolies?
I would love some.
Not Dean's kind, the other kind.
$100 Woolies voucher and $150 worth of Mingle seasoning, which will take your dinner from bland to grand.
Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it.
He's still rubbing furiously at his crotch.
Dabbing on my crotch.
If you rub it too much, you'll go blind, Jack. Avril Lavigne, his album is 20 years old. Old Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne, yeah, it turned 20 over the weekend, and she released a 20th anniversary version of the album, still with that great artwork of her just looking like a mad goth and an angry
It's
youth.
really the birth of the emo era, wasn't it?
Yeah, she was a vibe. I was obsessed with her.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's added Kelly Clarkson's Breakaway to that album because she actually wrote and recorded that back in 2001 for this album, Let It Go, but it didn't make the album, and then she ended up giving it to Kelly, so Kelly's version obviously sounds like this. We all know this iconic. Which sort of became super famous thanks to the Princess Diaries 2 for a lot of people. That's what really
course.
catapulted that song.
Breakaway, one of the great Cadbury chocolates in the block form.
Right, yes, this is true.
Thank you.
Oh, true.
Princess Diaries 2, also one of the great movies. As a kid, I loved the Princess Diaries. Wonder why. And then Avril has done put her version of the song on the album, and it's good, but it's not as strong as Kelly's.
All right, this is a start. This is the start of it.
Grew up in a small town,
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Still nice. It's just different. Not as anthemic.
I don't mind it though.
It's cool. Yeah, it's just Avril-y.
You can hear her in the writing even when Kelly did it though.
Yeah, you can.
You can tell.
And
it's
also
another
in this
song.
day and age with old songs becoming new again, I reckon that'll probably get a run and become a huge thing. Because like Olivia Rodrigo and a lot of these new angsty sort of artists sort of resemble Avril.
Yeah, I
and
agree.
have been compared to Avril. So hopefully we start playing it.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Running up that hill, Kate Bush, as she's acknowledged its recent success, Jack.
So she released a statement late yesterday on her website just thanking everyone, saying you might have heard the first part of the fantastic, gripping new series of Stranger Things. It features a song Running Up That Hill, which has been given a whole new lease of life by the young fans who love the show, and I love the show too. And she said she can't wait to watch the rest of the series. And I think yesterday in our Monday meeting here at Nova, they announced that we've officially added it to our sort of playlist. So you'll be hearing a lot more of it, which I love.
Cool.
All right. Toddy, you went and saw Top Gun, Todd, in Somerville?
I sure did.
Oh, Todd.
What are your thoughts, Todd?
I thought it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
The original was amazing, and I didn't think it'd be beaten, but this did it.
Do I need to see the OG to see the remake?
No, you don't.
And Todd, the only thing that makes me I've not seen it yet. I'm going to go and see it this weekend. But you know when you hear so much about a movie or a TV show in the lead up, and then you go to see it and you're like, oh, it was a little bit cranked up. Was it like that or not? It fully
Not
lived
at
up
all.
to it.
Not at all. It lived up to every expectation.
What is it that makes it
Todd.
so good? Why is it so good?
Just how the last movie ended and parts in the middle. I don't know if you know the story or not,
No.
but they've redone that in a way that's better, I suppose. Still the same storyline though.
Todd, I'd fly with you, my man.
One of the
Thank
great
you,
movie
Dana.
reviewers.
Pleasure.
Yeah, Todd.
Absolute pleasure, Todd. It's been a pleasure flying with you. You want some spices, man? Toddy?
Todd?
Hey, Todd.
Yep.
Do you want some herbs and spices?
Want some spice?
What's that, sorry?
Would you like some herbs and spices, Todd?
Yes or no?
I would love it.
Yes.
Okay, you have won a $100 Woolies voucher and $150 worth of Mingle seasoning. Transform your dinner from bland to grand with Mingle's healthy spice blends and sauces. What are you going to do with your dinner with these herbs, Todd?
Ooh, I might make a roast.
Yes, Todd. You're a classic man.
Well done, Todd.
Cook a roast.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Toddy!
Yeah.
It's the early show with Dino, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
Good
Oh,
morning.
there we go. Warm.
Very toasty in here. Very cold out there.
Socceroos are on right now. It's the 76th minute. We're 1-1 against the United Arab Emirates.
United Arab Emirates.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
If we don't lose, we're screwed, basically.
Yeah. High stakes.
I mean, if we do lose, we're screwed. I don't know what's up or down today. Michael in Melton, what's going on?
Nothing much, mate. Just on the way to work.
Well done, brother. Well done. And Tessa, what about you? What are you doing?
I am just about to start my kettlebell training.
Kettlebell training.
What does that
They're
involve?
the best.
Well done.
Pardon?
What does that involve? What are you doing with your kettlebell?
Hello, Ash, what did you say?
What are you doing with your kettlebell? What does that involve?
You lift them.
Today is one-arm Romanian deadlift. So I'm going for 14 kilos. And the other day I did a deadlift, 24 kilos.
Hell. Paul, what about you, brother?
I'm driving to work, Dano. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm a bit frosty, actually. My mind hasn't come to work, but my body is. That's the main thing.
I wanted to talk about the spate of crowd violence going on, mate.
Yes. What do you reckon? What's your hot take?
Well, I think maybe drawing a bit of a long bow, but the problem started Anzac Day round when that NRL bloke who spoke during the minute of silence got an absolute flogging.
Yeah.
And everyone come out saying, good, he got what he deserved, that's, and a lot of people condoned that violence.
Hey, that's a really good
and now
point.
all of a sudden it's just kicked off. You can't condone it sometimes and then, say that it's terrible other times. It can't be happening at all, ever.
Paul, that's a really good point, because I remember thinking to myself, yeah, well, you shouldn't have spoke during that. That's what you get. You get a flogging. But, yeah, it doesn't make sense, does it?
No, you can't say it's okay sometimes
Yeah.
and then not other times. It's like racist jokes, mate.
That's
It's
true.
never okay.
Well, yeah, because if you're a dickhead who likes to punch on, you can't suddenly decide when's the right time or not, because you're a
Exactly.
dickhead.
It's just never okay. Yeah, you're just a dickhead all the time, mate.
Yeah, good call.
Full-time dickhead. Paul.
Well
Hey,
done.
how's
Some
that
sound
logic?
advice.
Give him heaps.
I don't have my prize sheet at the moment, but
Oh,
we
dear.
will sort something out. for
Paul,
you,
promise we'll give you lots of things.
You guys are legends. I don't need anything. I just enjoy talking to you.
Thanks, Paulie. And thank you, Tessa. Good luck with the kettlebells.
Thank you.
And Michael, good luck with your life, just moving forward.
And I just wanted to say thanks for the grill voucher. I took the family out there last night. They all loved it.
Good.
What's your go-to grilled burgers, Michael?
I got it was the Melbourne. It was a Melbourne burger. It had
mighty
egg,
Melbourne.
bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, that's
boy.
it.
Yum.
With some onion rings.
Any of the kids get that Demogorgon, boy?
No, I haven't had that.
Need that Demogorgon. I don't know about this team, this group of people we have assembled to work as a team here at Nova 100, and one of our latest additions, the one who replaced Salty Vic
Yes.
in mind and body, is Tommy. What happened to you this morning?
Well, I was on the way to work, on time. On time, the usual.
Just, work.
And all of a sudden, my car starts to go a bit like driving down.
Fuel?
No, fuel's fine. And then
What kind of car do you drive? Have you still got them? Is it the Mitsubishi?
Yeah, a Lancer. So it's
And
like
what year is it?
06.
Oh, baby, that's a good vintage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
and
manual?
No.
Okay.
No, anyone below the age of 28 doesn't drive a manual.
No, I don't do manual.
Because they're dumb.
Possibly.
Keep going.
But anyway, driving down and my lights started to fade. And I was like, oh my God. And the radio started to like disappear. I was like, oh my God, what is... It's like, what's happening?
When was the last time you had a service?
It's due for one. I've got it booked in 2 weeks.
It's due for one, is it?
Yeah.
So where is it right now?
Yeah. It's
On Burnley Street.
It's parked at a pub, and I think it's a tollway zone, so I'm going to have to call them.
So do you run here?
Legit.
You're too well dressed to run here.
I know.
And it was
and
raining
it's
this
freezing.
morning.
It wasn't raining, but it was windy.
Tommy.
You're up on like Barker's Road.
Oh, yeah, Barker's Road. It's not Burnley Street.
No,
right.
Burnley's the other way.
Yeah,
You ran over the haunted bridge to get here.
Oh, my God, yeah, and there was a possum on the fence, and and as I was walking, because I was in such a focus, I didn't even see the possum, and I went,
Wow.
Chrissy drives from that way. You could have called Swan and she could have...
I could have
been your
hitchhiked.
Uber.
Well, you could have called anyone. Anyone would have come to get you.
Well, I did call my boss, and I said, hey, I'm
Jack.
stuck around the corner, and I'm going to be late. And he was like, oh, just get an Uber. You'll be fine.
Jack.
Oh, Tommy.
Yeah, maybe in crisis, don't call Jack.
Yeah, next time I'll call you.
Yeah, call someone else in the team.
And he goes, okay, I'll just run. I said, okay.
Jesus. The World Cup for the World Game is the biggest in the world, obviously.
Yes.
Socceroos, we got a pulse. So 90th minute, and we're 2-1 up against United Arab Emirates. We need to win this, right? And then next week we'll play Peru in a one-off do-or-die match. But stoppage time is scary, so we're not out of the woods yet.
Terrifying.
When I first got into work this morning, the first headline I saw when I opened news.com was ecstasy turns to agony for Socceroos.
That was when it was 1-1.
Oh, dear.
That's a great headline.
But now we're up again.
So we're all good.
We're all good.
Right, and it's now 3 minutes into stoppage time, and the United Arab Emirates are 1, and the Socceroos are still 2. In other words, we're a couple of minutes off almost getting to the World Cup. So we're a couple of minutes off almost getting there.
Almost.
We're a couple of minutes off getting to one more game in which we must win.
Yes.
You understand?
It's very stressful.
We've got Santo on Chrissy Salmon Brownie this morning.
He'll have a lot of...
Oh, yeah.
He'll be watching this right now.
I was going to say, he will have been up all night.
He'll be very tired.
Well, he would have woken up very early, I should say, yeah.
Yeah.
Santo will be up right now with the scarf on.
Yes.
And if they win.
in his rich ass living room.
I wonder if he's drinking while watching it.
Nah, not Santo.
No, he'll have like a beautiful hot chocolate or something.
Yeah.
With like an Hermes $2,000 throw over his legs.
Keeping his legs and feet warm.
Yeah.
That boy's wrapped around with some llama fur right now because it's expensive.
Yeah, on a leather couch.
Yeah.
With an open fireplace.
Yeah.
But a fireplace, like, it won't be roaring because that's not chic.
No.
It'll just be like one log with like the odd flame.
Few embers glowing.
Yeah.
4 minutes into stoppage time and we're still up. What you guys have something about KFC or something?
Oh, you guys, KFC has been hit by the lettuce shortage.
What do you
And I'm
mean?
sure you can agree lettuce is the hero of all the KFC dishes.
I do. I love lettuce.
Yeah, so there's a lettuce shortage at the moment, which is causing this huge spike in prices.
Yes.
So KFC is now having to resort to a mixture of cabbage and lettuce in its products.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that'll get us until this hell's over.
I know.
There's crunch there.
Yeah,
Hey.
a little bit of crunch, but it'll have that cabbage tang to it. Won't
Totally.
that change the flavour of the...
Sorry, full time. We effing did it.
We did
Really?
it.
Yeah, so we just got to beat Peru next week.
Okay.
What are they like?
Don't know.
Okay.
We should decorate the studio for Santo by 7:40.
Go, please.
Yeah, change all this signage to Socceroos.
Get some graphics made up, chuck some balloons up.
So the cabbage thing, yeah, fair enough. Pop some cabbage in, put a bit of lettuce with the cabbage, get that crunch happening.
At some places, the lettuce iceberg lettuce is costing as much as $12 each.
Yeah.
$12 for a lettuce.
What I did notice with the KFC story, though, is they've said if you don't like cabbage, go in and customize the product and remove it. Like, they're encouraging people to remove it. But I want to know, what do I get a discount? Do I get a dizzy for no lettuce or cabbage if I remove it?
Great question, Jack.
I think full lettuce would cost you more.
No, but because they've just created this mixture, right, of cabbage and lettuce mixed together.
Yes.
Which, let's be honest, it'll be 99% cabbage, 1% lettuce.
Agree.
And then if they're saying if you don't like cabbage, you need to go in yourself and customize to remove the lettuce cabbage mixture.
I agree.
But I want to know, am I saving money?
13.24 if you work at
Do you know what I mean?
KFC, I need to speak to you right now because they seem to be slipping corn chips into everything at the moment.
Really?
Why?
Corn
With
chips?
what?
They're just little crunched up boys, little crunched up corn chips.
Oh, no, I think cockroaches have made their way into your dish.
No. No, what? You're an insane person. In the Twister, they put crunched up corn chips in there.
Where else on the menu are there corn chips? How would corn chips be making their way into
Cockroaches, Ash.
I love that. Where did you grow up? When I go to KFC, there's some cockroaches by accident. All good, they're crunchy.
There's a shitload of cockroaches in it. That's what's
Yum.
happening, Ash.
I'm saying nowhere else on the menu are there corn chips. So how would a corn chip be making its way into a Twister?
Mark, you work at KFC?
No, I don't, but I'll stick up for you about your corn chips.
Yeah, what's all that about?
I don't know, but they're not bad.
Oh, you like them?
Yeah.
I just think
They
it's...
change it up.
Yeah,
But
Mark,
where is
it's insane.
where is the cross-contamination happening if there are no other corn chips at a
Because
KFC?
No, they're putting it on the
making
menu.
It's called a crunch.
Yeah, it's called a crunch.
Oh.
The chef, this is a chef's directive.
Right, I thought it was accidentally happening.
No. So they're a part of the meal and the is it the Twister?
Ash, you're the smartest person here. What's all this? You're a lunatic.
I haven't been to KFC in a very long time.
Oh, we know. Have you even ever had KFC?
Yeah, when I was like a kid.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have. No.
Hey, Mark, you ever had them wicked wings?
I have, man. They are the best.
Oh, boy.
Mark, what do you reckon about the mixture of cabbage and lettuce?
I'd remove it.
I
I'm not-
agree.
I'd have cabbage in like a chow mein, but yeah, that's as far as that goes.
So 0 greens in your Twister.
If you can't provide the lettuce I need, don't put cabbage in it. And Mark, don't you reckon we should be getting a dizzy?
You should.
Yeah, like I want $1 back.
Or
Mark,
chuck
at
another
least.
bit of chicken in.
Mark, if your ruckman gets injured, you just get a slightly shitter ruckman in. That's what's happening with the lettuce. The cabbage is just in for a few rounds.
Yeah, just throw the assistant coach in or something.
Yeah.
Oh, well, all the best to everyone and to the Colonel.
It's the early show with Dino, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
Gardner's on holiday.
Yes.
She's gone to Barbados.
She wishes.
Where's she gone?
Cairns, I think. She's gone up. She's gone up with her new bae to do a lot of hiking and running is the vibe I get. I think there's a triathlon involved somewhere there.
Some sporty typey activity.
Yes, but we have the great Nicole Gunn with us. How are you, Gunners?
I'm good.
Hey, Gunners.
Had to have a little bit of a nervous wee beforehand because it's been a long time, but you know.
I hope everything's fine.
Everything's fine now.
That's good. What were those stealing booze stats? What was all that about?
Oh, look, there was a bit of a crime spree over 11 months. 20 venues stolen. He's nicked off, allegedly, with $10,000 worth of booze. So I don't know whether he's just taking slabs. There's one guy.
And he's hit up 20 different venues.
20 different venues.
Wow, commitment.
I know, but how gutsy is that? I mean, sometimes you see people in Richmond running away with a slab of beer, but you don't think that someone's stolen it.
No.
Cops
party in the pub.
Cops are searching for a robber who's eating a kebab. Hey-oh, come on, let's go. What? I'm sorry.
I enjoyed
Gunners,
it.
you're laughing too much of that.
Because it's true.
Jack, what do you got?
Hey, Maxi Gawn yesterday came out and gave, I thought, one of the better press conferences I've seen from an AFL player.
Oh, you said it was flat.
Yeah, it seemed really honest and raw, and he just sort of didn't try to toe the company line or give the company line, but he did reveal the sort of biggest revelation out of it between the Stephen May and Jake Melksham saga was that comment that we thought Maisie had said isn't what he said.
So it was alleged that what happened? That Stephen May told Melksham that they would have lost the grand final had he played.
Yes.
That was what was swirling around.
But apparently not. Apparently Maisie was throwing jabs out at everyone at Entrecôte, and then Melksham was the one that stood up and said, all right, enough.
All right.
So it almost sounds like it could have been a little worse than just one to Melksham.
Really?
And then Melksham had surgery on his hand yesterday.
Yeah, it's no good. Bloody hell. What's happened?
Must have been hectic.
Imagine if you're a Deeds fan.
Two losses in a row, and then there's all this brouhaha.
Yeah.
It's not good.
No. What's going on?
Well, underneath, the Blues will just sneak up and take the top position on the ladder in all this shit.
What, was that right?
Yeah, that's it. I'm calling it now.
Just the feeling?
It's the end of the Demons era after 1 year.
You should be on Footy Classified, Gunners. Watch out, Caro.
Because I can just make stuff up.
Yeah, exactly.
Snoop Dogg and Menulog. What a partnership. I just heard the new ambassador. We'll talk about it next. There's a new famous person doing Menulog ads. And they're like a minute long.
It's not Baker Boy?
Nah, man.
Someone else.
Hey, that's old news, man. We did it, Melbourne. Coldest bloody winter since 82, huh? 82. Oh, boy.
It has come on thick and fast. It's such shit chat. Like, it's so boring to talk about, but it is, like, freezing.
We got the record. It hasn't been broken in 30 damn years. More than that. What's 82 take? It's 40 years, gang. 40 years.
Done in maths.
Menulog are chucking a lot of money at people. Snoop did a whole thing. That's the new one, though.
Did somebody say Menulog?
What?
Who you got, Jack? What's your brain thinking? Who you clocking on that?
Did somebody say Menulog?
Is it a girl band? It is a group of people?
It's a single artist.
Is it Anastasia?
It's not. There we go. Easy. 13, 24, 10. Who's singing about snacks?
Shakira?
It's not Shakira, brother.
Are we in America or Australia?
America.
Okay.
Big name.
Dua Lipa. No, I know who it is.
No, you don't. Helen, who do you reckon?
It's Katy Perry.
Yeah, sister. Yeah, Hel.
Hey, Helen, that's a good pick by you, but that is loaded with auto-tune.
The ad was very good last night.
Helen, we're going to give you tickets to Jurassic Park. I hope you want to see it.
Oh, the grandkids would love it.
All right, do you want that or Elvis film?
Jurassic Park would be great.
All right, mate.
You've got them.
You're off to go watch Raptors, the smartest dinosaur ever born.
Someone needs to check that Katy Perry's okay because...
Yeah, well, people are saying that, but she'll be fine, right? She's had a big life, but, people come back from not being cool all the time.
Yeah, people run their... I guess they run their
Their cool meter runs out.
Yeah, their radio hit singing career. But I guess once you get to The Voice and you do start doing things like that, it's probably easier, man, because you're not worrying about going on tour.
Maybe, eh?
You're just sitting on a voice panel getting paid big bucks, and then you jump in a booth and record a menu log ad.
And, 30 years later, you could do a Kate Bush or whatever, and you're back. John Travolta was a big dork before Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Trying to think of more examples. Oh, there's loads.
A lot of them fade out.
Trust me. Pang often calls the job of weather person on breakfast television as the weather jester.
Yes.
Because they always go to him and, what are they doing? Oh, no, they're juggling otters. Uh-oh.
They're being attacked by a pelican.
Whoa, is that a giant hot dog in a suit?
Oh.
That kind of shit.
And they're always happy. Like, you're not allowed to have a down day or show any other emotion except that big-ass grin as a weather presenter.
Oh.
And the closest person I've known that's been one is Lauren Phillips. And it's like... It can be a really grim job because you're on your own traveling to Australia. You're up so early. You don't have any hair and makeup. It's not glam.
Yeah, you're not enjoying the day because of you're buggered and you're traveling. Like, it's not as cool as you'd think, maybe.
No, agreed.
Like, some people seem to love it. Sam Mack seems to love it.
Sam Mack is always happy, and I'm glad you bring up Sam Mack because that's who I want to focus on here. Yesterday, Sam was in Melbourne at Rising Festival, which is like a really sick art, musical, immersive festival that's currently on in the city. Have you been?
Yeah, I've been to a lot of it. It's fantastic. Just go to the website and just see if you can get to any of it because it's wonderful. Anyway, yes.
And I think it closes on
16th or maybe later.
On the 12th? No, I think on the 12th of June.
Shit.
So you don't have long. It's really sick. It looks really sick. After you got the long weekend to go. Anyway, it was Sam's first weather cross yesterday morning. So we're talking like 6:15. He looks sleepy. He's obviously just got on set. And he is, they crossed to him and he's about to interview what only I can describe as something you'd see on Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Like, they look like drag queens with masks and then a circular flower around them. They look like walking flowers. And you can't see their face. Anyway, Sam starts to interview one of the performers, Will.
We're here for the Rising Festival. This is something called Discordia. We're going to have a chat with Will. Will, tell us about what this is, please.
Yes, well, we worship the natural world.
Right on.
So already, Will's quite expressive and quite... he's a vibe, Will.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't care that he's on Sunrise talking back to Koshi and Nat.
No.
Anyway, he pushes on Will to explain what this flower-looking thing is.
Okay.
And these creations are actually inspired by sea urchins and also giant fluffy anuses. The sea urchin...
Yes! You getting that in there, Gunners?
Say what?
You giant fluffy anuses. Let's go back.
And these creations are actually inspired by sea urchins and also giant fluffy anuses. The sea urchin actually has an anus where its mouth should be. And they also love Ricky Martin.
Let's check your weather, shall we?
Fluffy anuses that love Ricky Martin.
And the anus is where their mouth should be, and they love Ricky Martin. That's a cross.
And Sam, let's check your weather.
Oh, those guys are called the Huxleys, I believe.
They are.
And they're unbelievable. They do all this amazing sort of pop art. One time I was on the Yarra kayaking, and then I heard this faintly. And then around the corner on a barge, dressed as aliens, were the Huxleys singing this in the sun in full drag. Sort of alien drag.
Yeah.
And they had this old sea captain driving the boat.
What a gig.
Mate.
I hope they get paid a lot.
Oh, they just thought, I don't know. I hope so too. They did amazing.
They're incredible.
Puckered, what was it? Fluffy puckered anuses.
That love Ricky Martin.
Last time we spoke about the kid Leroy, he bailed on a bunch of concerts because he was justifiably ill. If you're sick, you can't perform. But I think when you're at the venue and they bail, it's extra spicy for people. People need blood.
Yeah, and I think as well because of those TikToks that were going around the night before of him at Lucky Thursdays in Melbourne.
Two things can be true, right? You can go and get drunk one night and be sick the next. They can be true.
Also, he's a star.
He's a star.
I think Brownie was saying if he was hungover on the Friday, he still would have rocked up and performed.
Agreed.
We do it every day.
Yep.
Like,
And Gunners does as well.
Gunners is the biggest drunk I know.
Yeah.
She's not even looking at me. She has no idea we're absolutely slandering her.
It's
right
drunk behaviour.
She's checked out.
Call now if you'd like to go to see Kid Leroy, only if you're a proper fan. Don't just call up if you just hear the word free stuff and go, gimme.
Yeah.
You got to prove you're a fan. We'll ask you a few background check.
Because he's back performing this weekend, so his shows have been rescheduled. So if you had tickets last week, he's performing this Friday night and this Sunday night. And if you don't get tickets with us right now, on Chrissy Sam and Brownie after 6:30, we're going to do another rap competition.
Oh, yeah.
So we want people to call with their best raps to win these tickets. But let's chat to someone now.
Larissa, are you a proper fan, Larissa?
Yes, I am.
Prove it, Larissa.
Larissa, what is his actual name? If you're a real fan, you should know his real name.
Oh.
Give us one of the names out of his long-ass real name.
She's quickly Googling.
No, I'm not. No, I'm literally driving. I'm not Googling.
No, I'll give you the tickets.
You've got a double.
You want to go, right? You really want to go?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
There you
go.
Larissa, you've won a double pass. See the Kid Leroy live in Melbourne this Friday and Sunday. If you also want to go, grab tickets at tickettech.com.au. But start preparing your raps because at 6:40 we're doing a little rap competition and we'll be giving away more.
Yeah.
Yes. His real name is Kenneth Sally Jesse Raphael. Is that correct, Jack?
That's a very long name.
Close. Charlton Kenneth Jeffrey Howard.
Whoa!
It's the early show with Dino, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
Morning, everyone. I was reading Snoop Dogg's blunt roller has got a pay rise due to inflation. How good's that?
You and I are on the exact same page. I just read all about that.
Yep.
And Gardner's is nodding at us as well.
Had a giggle as well.
What a great story.
Gotta love the cost of living pressures.
Yeah, exactly.
Constantly has perfect blunts on hand for any time of the day.
For the great man.
It's like having room service but for blunts.
A part of the deal as well is that he is allowed to smoke one at any point in the day when he feels like it.
Yeah, right.
Always on hand.
Always.
A sign of good health, isn't it?
And I think he started, I'm not sure, Dino, what his salary's gone up to, but he started somewhere between 40 and 50 grand and got to travel with Snoop everywhere, which I assume all that travel and, is paid for. So it's actually a pretty good gig.
Great job.
He's spending money.
Rolling doobs for the man.
How good.
Wow.
Your CV would look good, wouldn't it? I'm going for another job somewhere. Past work experience, well.
Maybe you should go apply for a job with Johnny Depp. Snoop reckons the guy has impeccable timing and just quick fingers, Quick fingers.
It would be like quite an art form. I don't know, but I can imagine it would be something you need to work at.
Well, if you've had a bit of practice, though, you could just churn
This
them
is
out,
true.
surely.
Yeah, I don't know why Snoop's never learnt. I guess he's busy doing Snoop things,
It'd be very on brand for him to learn. Like, you've had a lot of years, Calvin.
Yeah, Calvin.
He's gone past that now.
Yeah, he's an old man.
He's a stratosphere. He's a world ahead of us.
You're right.
No, he doesn't need to do that.
He's a world ahead of us.
Doesn't need to pick up his washing either.
No, you're right. You Gunners, you're bloody right.
You're Snoop's manager, mate.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Ash is on holiday. She's I think the last time we heard from her, she was in Russia. Trying to start up a new burger joint, but like with plant-based products, which is there's a gap in the market.
And strictly almond milk lattes.
Smart.
That's the only drink you could get.
Smart.
I did mean to send you yesterday the Insta story she uploaded.
What is she doing?
So she's heading to Cairns, and in true Ash Gardner fashion, who we love, this is just so her, she did the standard upload of walking up to the plane door on the tarmac.
Oh, yeah, I've done that.
And then the crew she's with are all in matching hoodies.
Oh, that's cute.
For the triathlon, I think she must be running. But what did impress me is she had a champagne in hand.
Gunners.
Well played.
Yes.
Well played. You're on holidays. Go for it.
We taught her something, Gunners, because I just wanted to loosen up and have a drink and enjoy herself. And she's done that for us, I feel.
Maybe Ash is here, though, if you call us right now on 13 24 10.
Well, yes. We're without her for about a week, Gunners. I think over a week. And, you've been in this game for a very long time, Gunners. So if you were to have a caller interaction, I reckon you'd have some pretty hard-hitting journalist-like questions.
Hi, how are you?
That's what you're rolling with, Gunners?
But 13, 24, 10, if you want to have a conversation with Ash without her being here.
Yeah, Jack reckons it's possible to have Ash here without having Ash here.
I think it could be possible.
So call us up right now, 13, 24, 10. I want to test this machine out, see if it's actually possible. We'll just wait a couple seconds, see if we can... Here we go. We've got a fish on the line. Actually, we'll do it after the ads. 13, 24, 10. Got prizes. We've got an Ash. Well, we're claiming Ash is here.
Let's stick with that she's here.
She's here.
Yeah.
All right, call now. Okay, we're back. Call us 13 24 10. We've got a bunch of prizes to get through. Apparently we have made this computer that simulates Ashley being here.
Yes.
But we need to test it on someone. So we've got a bunch of prizes. What sort of good stuff do we got, Jack?
A family pass to the Winter Wonderlights in Sovereign Hill if you would like to call up and have a conversation with Ash. But Dino, before we get to that, and whilst we wait for someone, there was some huge news announced last night about our very own Chrissy Swan.
Yes?
Who is now going to be a judge on The Masked Singer.
What did you just say to me?
The great Chrissy Swan is on the new look revamped Masked Singer panel. Now, she's alongside Husey, who's already been there.
Great gig, Swan.
And then two new members are Ursula Carlson and... she was replacing Ursula Carlson. Two other new members are Abby Chatfield and Mel B.
Whoa!
But there's another new reality show that also caught my eye last night that, I feel like Swanee just missed out on. And it involves OnlyFans models...
Yeah.
...trying to run a dairy farm.
All right. Yeah, I'll watch it. So, pop it on. What channel are we talking?
Well, it's over in the UK, so I'm not sure when it's going to go to air here. But it's called Model Farmers. I've got a trailer for you to play you.
All right.
And I think it has legs, but this sounds like some Year 10 students made the trailer. Have a listen.
6 OnlyFans creators will trade their glamorous lifestyles for the farm.
What's hot round here apart from the poo?
During the week, you're going to be cleaning the slurry with a squeegee.
You're going to be milking the girls.
Don't want you to kill any of my cows or lose any.
They'll compete in teams.
Blue team, we're coming for you.
And fight to be crowned.
Right, I'm game for this now, bitches.
Model farmers.
It's a classic fish out of water situation.
Classic. And the PR shot of them all sitting on haystacks looks like some weird Pornhub farmer orgy.
Yes, it does. Oh, yeah, that's full farmer... Gunners, are you getting farmer orgy?
Look at that photo.
Out of that promotional shot.
Oh, it's so wrong.
Tell the people what vibe you're getting.
Trash.
Whoa.
Yes, Gunners.
Am I right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Have you ever watched
That'll
Love
be for a
Island
giggle.
or any of those shows?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Oh, look, it's good for a laugh, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, you've got to have an accent too, don't you? You've got to have a little bit of a something.
Yeah, that helps.
Something.
The little English twang.
Yeah, a little bit.
Good morning. Who is this?
It's Natalie.
Hello, Natalie. Thanks for calling up. The whole team's here. It's myself, Deano, Jack's here. Gunners is in the news booth, but I don't know why, because Ash is also here. You got any questions? Actually, Ash, you talk to Nat.
Do you have a pet?
Pardon?
Do you have a pet?
Do I have a pet?
Do you have a pet?
Oh, I don't understand what you're saying.
Oh, my God. I love my dog, Millie. I could talk about Millie all day. She's the best.
Yeah? Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I've got a dog.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
How good is hiking?
The hygiene, well, our dog licks our 1-year-old and 2-year-old all over the face.
I actually think the weather's going to be pretty good for a hike.
Oh, very interesting. Wow, Ash. Ash is here, everyone.
Huge.
Natalie,
funny
you
conversation.
must be utterly confused.
Natalie has no idea what's going on. Natalie,
I've got no idea. I only got out of bed 10 minutes ago, touched on the radio. I'm driving to work with my 1-year-old in the car, and I was like, I'll call up the radio for a laugh.
Well,
do you have a pet?
All right, Ash.
Like an idiot.
Jeez.
Natalie, you've won a family pass to the Winter Wonderlights in Sovereign Hill. Winter Wonderlights at Sovereign Hill, June 25 to July 17. Book now at winter.sovereignhill.com.au. Should we try with Mark from Frankston? Because I feel like Mark will understand that Ash is actually not here. Good morning, Mark.
G'day, buddy. How are you?
Yeah, good. Are you missing Ash, mate?
Oh, of course.
Missing her? Well, there are you talking about?
I actually think the weather's going to be pretty good for a hike.
Well, that's an exciting weekend ahead. Wow.
Yes, that's great.
How good is hiking?
Yeah, in this weather, beautiful.
Do you have a pet?
Sounds like you're saying...
Do you have a pet, Mutt? That's the question. Good
I-
morning. It's the early show.
Lift the curtain there. When she left the other day and I said, hey, jump in the booth and just record a few questions that you'd ask callers, I didn't have to guide her on that. That was literally what she went with.
Oh, yeah. This is my favourite.
How good is hiking?
I know, Ash. It is good.
Oh, we miss her.
It is good.
I actually think the weather's going to be pretty good for a hike.
Well,
any weather's good for a hike.
Slap my cheeks. We're hiking, everyone. Bree, good morning in North Ringers.
Good morning. How are you?
10 out of 10, and you're on your way to Pilates. Very interesting.
I sure are.
As a punter or as a dam instructor?
Oh, no, just as a punter today.
Yep, and motivation-wise, how we feeling? How's the battery?
Not too bad. It's Friday, so it's always a good day.
Okay, so you don't need much pushing. You've done the hard work of getting out of your warm bed.
Yes, I have. Hey, I was wondering, could I have a conversation with Ash?
Oh, absolutely. Ash, come in.
Do you have a pet?
Oh, hey, Ash. Yes,
Oh
I
my
do
God,
have a
I
pet.
love.
Oh, sorry, she cut you off. She's so rude. Answer the pet question again.
I do have a pet. I have a staffy called Rafferty.
Oh my God, I love my dog Millie. I could talk about Millie all day. She's the best.
Is she? What kind of dog is Millie?
A black dog with white chest.
How good is hiking?
Oh, yeah, it's okay. I don't love it.
I actually think the weather's going to be pretty good for a hike.
Maybe it's pretty cold. You'd want to be rugged up.
Hey, I'll shoot you straight, Bree. They're all the responses we got. So
all we got out of her.
You did, Bree, you did very well to engage Robot Ash.
Oh, thank you.
Sadly, we're going to strip her for parts now because the robot doesn't do much else, Gunners.
Here's me thinking we would have got I think she's away for another week. I thought we could have got a week worth of questions.
Yeah.
We got about 30 seconds worth of questions.
Bree, we're going to give you heaps of prizes.
Yeah, we're going to send you a $200 Make-Out Meals voucher, Bree. Make-Out Meals delivers meal kits with recipes by top restaurants like Entrecôte, Mamacita, Easy Peasy, and more. We're also going to send you a double pass to Minions Rise of Gru, which is only in cinemas June 23.
Oh, amazing. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
I think we can turn the Ash robot into a microwave or something. Because with 4 responses, what else can we do,
Yeah, no, we're done with that. Hey, on the Chrissy, Sam and Brownie this morning, huge news. The Kid Leroy is going to call in at
Really?
8:40.
What?
Because this weekend, these are his final Australian shows. He's hoping he's well enough to be there.
That's pretty cool.
And also, Rebecca Madden is going to join us in studio because it's the big freeze this weekend. All those celebs go down the slide, so make sure you jump onto the Freeze M&D website to purchase your beanie.
Yeah, get a beanie, and man, they've raised so much money in there. What number did you say this was? Do we know what number?
The Big Freeze 8, I believe.
Wild.
I remember, was Brownie in the first one when he went down as Woody? I think that was the first.
Maybe.
Or the second.
Yeah. Hey, good morning. Who's this?
Kylie,
Kylie, where are you going right now?
I'm going to work
What's work, Kylie?
in a warehouse.
Okay.
Here's a prize, my friend. I just want to give out some more free stuff.
We're going to send you...
Awesome.
We're going to send you 6 bottles of wine from Zonzo Estate. Enjoy authentic Italian cuisine paired with the perfect
Oh,
drink at
yeah.
Zonzo
And it's my
Estate.
birthday, so I'm going to win.
Whoa!
Yes.
How old are you today, friend?
Oh, no. The big 50.
Wow.
Are you having a party? Please say yes.
Yes, but I'm putting 30 on my cake and balloons.
I love that. It's a huge flex. What are you doing for it?
I'm going out for drinks and dinner and more drinks with friends. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So 50 in biological age, but how old do you feel mentally?
Oh, I always tell my kids I'm never going to grow up, so I'm definitely not 50.
How old do you feel mentally, Gunners?
Right now, I'm feeling about 65 right now.
And
I haven't
Jack?
had enough coffee.
Okay.
18, forever 18.
Yeah, I feel about 24. 8. Interesting.
good, solid.
Hey, great survey.
It's the early show with Dino, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.